Hello everyone, welcome back to Antimatter Dimensions, and great, my percentage is perfect. Also, apparently, all of time pauses while I'm on the screen. It sounded like I said all of time. All of time. Yeah, time no longer exists, and it's now forever 4 p.m. Forever. JK, not anymore. Oh, right, we get an achievement for that, since we stayed off for 6 hours. Also, we got 200 trillion antimatter. Also, this buy max button, that only increases tick speed. Anyway, okay, 5th dimension. Can't complain. So our goal for this video is probably to reach the 8th dimension, which requires 4 dimension boosts. I will say, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Alright, I remember now. Okay. I will say that, there is no 9th dimension. It's just kind of a running joke in the community. Anyway, if you check my channel bio, you may know that I am very good at forgetting things. Like in the last video, I said my name at the beginning and forgot I said it by the end. And I forgot to say it again, so hi, I'm Split Planet. I'm really bad at remembering things. I already said that. Why do I have to? But yeah, okay, this achievement will probably be our main problem. It won't be for now, but later we need like a bunch of achievements to get something. It's so far along the path though. Like, it's gonna be so long until we get there that even on my main save, which I talked about last video, I haven't even reached it yet. But since we don't have the news ticker on, we can't get this achievement. Meaning we can't get that thing, so we'll need to turn the news ticker on later. I originally started with it on in my other save, which is why it's fine over there. And I don't show you guys that, so. I think I'll probably beat my other save before we even get to where I am now in that save. Because, like, I'm just on that one so much more often. Anyway, our by 10 multiplier is about to go off, because, come on. There we go. Why did we get more first dimensions? That shouldn't, like, why did our first dimension gain speed up? Am I just delusional? Because it only speeds up the antimatter. First dimensions don't produce themselves. Like, these achievements don't give boosts. I mean, I guess having achievements do, but do you give a boost? No. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, some achievements give boosts. I'm not going to show you any examples right now. Anyway, we need to get to the 2nd dim boost to unlock the 6th dimension. And currently, we're waiting for me to be able to get 25th dimensions. And that'll get us to the 2nd dimension boost. So, yeah, I'll probably just pause the footage, and we will be back. Intermission time. Okay, so since we're getting close to 100 quadrillion, I thought it'd be a good time to continue the footage. I don't know why I don't like calling it footage. Anyway, you may be wondering why I'm gonna get tick speed instead of more 5th dimensions, and that's because, I'm pretty sure I explained how tick speed works last time, but it literally makes the game faster. And I know not many people watched my first video, as of recording this at least, because it had like 1 or 2 views. It might get some while I'm recording, but I highly doubt it. Anyway, it's like, I was about to say trauma dump. What is the trauma? Not getting more than 2 views? That's not trauma, Split Planet. Like, okay. So we got 12 fifth dimensions. You know, it's probably bad when I get bored enough to start talking to myself. It's gonna be a bit philosophical, but am I really talking to myself or am I talking to you guys? Even though you can't really respond because you're watching this after I record it. I don't want to think about this now. It's confusing. Okay, gonna give it a second. We have 15 fifth dimensions, only 5 more. And it's gonna take like, I think about maybe a minute. Me got confused. Yeah, about 30 seconds now. 18 fifth dimensions. Come on, get us to 19 fifth dimensions. And when we get to our second dim boost, which is about to be right now, you'll see how fast our antimatter will go up. Speaking of, it's 5 times now. Well, not wait, what? Sorry, I got confused. 19 antimatter now. Well, antimatter per second. There we go. 10 first dimensions. Remember how long this took in the first episode? Well, it didn't take long, but it wasn't this fast. We're already at tick speed. Okay. So, we're just gonna need to climb all the way up to the 6th dimension, which I believe costs, maybe, I think it has a starting cost of maybe somewhere in the trillions or quadrillions. I'm not sure. Let's get some tick speed. Let's get some third dimensions in here, actually. It feels slow. I think the recording for this episode, like the actual recording, might not be as long, but the time I spend on it will be longer. Because, like, last video, I'm pretty sure it took me about 20 minutes. $20, 25 minutes to get to the dim boost. And a bit beyond that, of course. But, like, I feel like it'll take me longer this time. I think it's already been about 15 minutes-ish. And we did get 1 dim boost. Like, this is including, like, off-camera footage. I noticed over here it's only been, like, 9 minutes for you guys. But you can tell that our dim boosts are getting faster, I think. You may also notice that the slowest parts are usually when, like, getting 10 of a new dimension is pretty easy. Getting to 20 of that new dimension isn't. Speaking of new dimensions, I mentioned this earlier. There's no 9th dimension, and because of that, when we get to, like, the 5th dim boost, which will obviously just cost, like the 5th dim boost, like, once we already have 4, it'll obviously cost 28th dimensions. But after that, it just like slowly increases. It's like 35. I believe. Oh, actually, it might not be. Is it 35? Yeah, 35, 50, 65, 80. And then we get the antimatter galaxy and woohoo. Antimatter galaxies are probably next episode though. Unless I like really want to extend this one. Okay. So we're already at the 4th dimension. And we're almost to the 5th dimension. Should I pause the footage again? I don't think I should. These are the problems a little split planet comes upon when your editor basically doesn't exist and you promised not to edit that much. Well, I'm probably gonna end up having to not technically edit out a lot, but like just like pause recording because some spots just take so long. But I've lost 6% over the last like 18 minutes. You can tell my battery isn't that great. It's like, what, 1% every 3 minutes? 1%, 100% lasts 5 hours. And that's on just this game. Like, I don't think I have anything else open. I check, but I don't really want to do that while recording. Okay, I'm gonna get the 5th dimensions. And then we're just gonna like... And I'm just gonna like snap our way to the 6th. Come on. You know what? I'm just gonna buy some of them now. And then here we go. 2 billion. And oh wow. Okay, so we're at like 4 trillion. So I thought it was on pause time. And we're almost there to 1/6 dimension, not 20. You can tell. You can read numbers. Probably, at least I hope you can read numbers. Oh, speaking of reading numbers, I should probably explain what all the letters are. That achievement was a little late. I believe I did say this already, but like I said some of the names already, but you probably know most of these, especially if you've played incremental games. K is 1,000, M is million, B is billion. I forgot for a second. T, which is what we have right now, is trillion. QA is quadrillion. QN, it might be QU in this game, I don't know, is quintillion. Oh no, it's QT. It's right there. 4th dimension calls QT. SX is sextillion. SP is septillion. OC is octillion. NO is nonillion. And I believe it's DC in this one is decillion. Past that, you'd have stuff like UDC for undecillion. But in this game, like in Antimatter Dimensions, I have my settings to where like past that it shows like it doesn't actually. I don't think this game has decillion. Like it just immediately goes like 999 nonillion, 1e33, and 33 is the exponent. So when you see 1e33, think like 10 to the power of 33, and when you see 2e33, it's 2 times 10 to the 33. It's like scientific notation. It's technically not scientific notation, but in like the incremental game community, we call it scientific notation, even though it's technically not. Okay, that's our first dimension. Oh, speaking of sextillion, we can see it down there. 100 sextillion. I think I said 100 wrong, like 100. Whatever. Never mind. It don't matter. Probably. JK, that's how I became a split planet. I said 100 instead of 100. They thought I said 100 million for some reason, and instead of giving me 100 Earths worth of water, they gave me 100 million, and the pressure was so much that I split in half, and half the planet became volcanic. Yes, that's split planet lore. Then we're gonna have a split planet ARG now. That's the new thing these days. The split planet ARG. That's how he became split planet. And there we go. I didn't even pause the footage this time. I must be real happy today. Anyway, I'm gonna pause the footage now, and we're gonna have to do it again later for the 4th dim boost, because this is technically the 3rd dim boost, even though we have 2. Okay, I know I didn't reach our 11th, 6th dimension yet, but I just really wanted to share this. I got a little paintbrush now. I believe in the last episode I mentioned that my phone doesn't support recording for some reason. So I had to get this third-party software. But I can use a paintbrush. And guess what? It doesn't pause the game. No, don't. Is it still there if I clicked again? Oh, it is. Oh no, I might want to get rid of that. Okay. Anyway, I guess we're getting kinda close. Not really. We're just gonna draw. I'm just gonna draw a little split planet down here real quick. Let me just. Oh wow. That me. Oh my god, I'm so bad at drawing. Wow. Why am I so bad at this? I drew my profile pic. Is that because it was in IBI's Paintex? Probably, actually. I drew my banner. I drew the thumbnail for the episodes in this series. I guess that's not much of an accomplishment, though. It's just every time I make a new one, it's just me writing the number. The only thing on my channel I didn't make in terms of art is the thumbnail for the playlist of this series. That was drawn by my sister. I have her channel featured on my homepage. She has wildly different content, but if you want to, you can go check her out. Speaking of my sister, we might do a collab sometime, but it's probably, definitely gonna be unrelated to this. It's not. This won't be the only content I do. It's just that it's the only idea I have as of recording. But anyway, back to pausing the recording. Okay, we are getting closer. Over 1 sextillion antimatter per second. Don't ask why I'm getting the first dimension thing first. That sounded wrong for some reason. It doesn't sound like it should be a sentence. It's because of the by 10 multiplier, and yes, I know I could have just gotten an 11th, 6th dimension. Now you may be asking why I didn't do that. I don't know, I just didn't want to. We are getting closer to dim boost number 3, and you're going to see that it gets even faster. Because not only will we have an 8 times multiplier to the first dimension because of the first 2 dim boosts, but also a 4 times multiplier to the second dimension, and a 2 times multiplier to the third dimensions. Meanwhile, all the other dimensions, they're just sad. Did I miss the 6th dimension again? No, just to add on the joke, we'll also get tick speed. Okay, so we're almost at 10 sextillion antimatter per second. So I think it'll take us maybe about a minute before the dim boost. Can I, no. Later in the game, there's things it gives time estimates for. Oh, this amount of time until you'll probably reach this. I was wondering if they did that for dim boosts and galaxies. No. Okay, 14. Come on. 15. Come on. 16. And no, I'm not going to say it again this time. Okay, that's 15 more seconds. Well, probably less, because our antimatter will go up even faster. And dim boost 3. Alright, we gotta get this. We're getting 10 antimatter per second now because of the achievement multiplier. Oh, I was confused. My fingers were in the way. Already at tick speed. What have we done? What have I done, really? But I've been recording this for almost 40 minutes, though it's a 22-minute recording. 22 minutes? Don't ask. There's just a special relationship between me and 20 minutes. Not 20 minutes, 22 minutes. If you know, you know. Okay, now, if I'm not mistaken, when we get to maybe the 4th dim boost or a bit later, a new tab will appear right in here between these two. Right here. So I want to see if that appears. Let me get rid of the arrow real quick. Oh, and tick speed, okay. So, now, we are back on the climb. So, it does take a while. My battery just went down. I think my battery went down. I thought it was at 56, then my hair got in my face, and it went down to 55. So I'm not sure if I just saw something fake and then predicted the future, or my phone battery just really sucks. Okay, this is taking a while, so pausing the footage. Okay, so we're almost at the 6th dimension, so we can see the cost of the 7th dimension, 1 quintillion. Okay. So this should be the last dim boost of the video, since it's our 4th dim boost. But remember, I said the goal wasn't to get 4 dim boosts, it was to get to the 8th dimension, which means we get a little bit of extra content after we get this dim boost, because we do have to get to the 8th dimension. So yeah. 10 6th dimensions. One sec, I gotta check if I actually unpaused the recording. I did, okay. See, as I said before, in my channel bio, it says I'm good at forgetting things. Especially when, for you get you experience half the time that I do. Because, no, it's not time dilation, it's because I've paused the footage like 5 times. Why do I want to count how many times I've paused the footage? No, I don't need to do that. Sorry, something just fell on my phone. Okay. Why didn't I get tick speed? It would have been the better option. I did that one on purpose. Okay, because we technically aren't at the 7th dimension yet, maybe I shouldn't have unpaused the footage. So I don't know why. I really want to go get my charger, even though my phone's at 52%. Probably because I, took the charger out of the outlet I'm near, and I just want to bring it back and make it so my phone isn't dying. Okay, we're getting closer. I'm surprised that with how fast this game ends up going, though it doesn't look that fast. Even though I've been on my main save for almost a month, is the furthest I've ever been since I've fallen off this game and got back on it so many times. And I learned patience during the time I was gone. I just dropped something on my phone again, sorry. I don't know if you could hear that, but I still have never once beaten this game. Even with how simple it looks, which I'm telling you now, it isn't simple. Even with, how fast the game will end up going. Though there is those slow parts where you have to, go offline, wait for hours. It still goes by pretty fast, yet I haven't beaten it. I believe I have about, 100 achievements on that save. And in total, there's probably not 100, maybe 64. No, 80 maybe. 80. Let's go with 80. There's our 7th dimension. The name is funny, because it looks like that. Bingo. I have 80 achievements on that. And in total, I think there's 144 achievements? Yeah, 144 achievements total. 18 times 8 is 144, right? Oh no, I don't... Am I really doing math in a video? I mean, I guess that's kind of what this game is about. It's an incremental game. Sorry, I just had to yawn, and for some reason I made it sound like that. Anyway, I will see you again soon, since we still have the wait until we have 1 non-alien antimatter for our dimension boost. I can't click the. Let me pause. Okay, so we're now in the octillions. You're starting to be able to see the 1E33 thing I mentioned earlier. You can see it in the 5th and 6th dimension costs. Oh yeah, it takes speed. I feel like I unpaused a little early, but hey, it'll probably be fine. The only reason I paused the footage is because, like, the first take I did on this, it was just 30 minutes of raw footage of me just slowly watching the number going up, like, I'm singing a song now, wee, or whatever. And I'm like, no one's gonna want to watch an hour and a half of unedited footage watching me go insane waiting for 7th dimensions. The main thing that saves me from that is the fact that I'm a yapper. And because I'm recording, I kind of have someone to yap to, aka you, the viewer watching this video right now. Probably, you're probably watching. Unless you're like sleeping, I don't know. Like I get someone to yap to, which makes it so I'm not just sitting around waiting for it to finally happen, rocking back and forth as I age 10 years. I feel like that doesn't really make sense though, because I can always just yap to myself, and you guys aren't really there. Now, come on, I made it philosophical again. Did I really have to make it philosophical? Okay, here we go. We got the tick speed, and now all that's left is the dimensions. $11. Okay, we have 100 octillion antimatter per second. So this really isn't going to take us that long. Oh, this is only going to take us like a minute, like a literal minute, under a minute. I say that every time, don't I? I'm like, oh, this is only going to take us a minute. Oh, probably about 1 minute. Like, repeat it. That's my signature line now. It'll only take us about a minute. Like, Stormbrew has, oh no, I don't remember what Stormbrew had. It was You Die. Camman had the Golden Dandelion, and Electracy had you can simply walk around it. My meme line is now about a minute, and that's it now. You have a picture of the split planet with lasers coming out of the islands, and it says about a minute. Like, put a clock emoji there. And that's how we... I just imagine, like, when we get farther in the series, like episode 20 or something, I'm just gonna reference that. Like, I just, like, pull up an image of a drawing I made of that. Should I pause the recording? What are we at? Okay. Like, yes, I genuinely do need to check how far into the recording I am, because I don't know. Like, it should be roughly half, and that's all I know. That's the extent of my knowledge. So, What? I don't like the sound I just made. No, just gonna stretch real quick. Oh, that feels yay. Now that my limbs don't hurt, they kind of still do, actually. And it's been over an hour of me playing this. Oh God. I think I'll be fine now. Yay. One second, guys. I just gotta check something. I'll leave this running. Don't worry. You can still watch without split planet commentary. It'll just be a few seconds. I am back, and we got some pretty good progress. Okay. Maybe I should have paused there, but it feels weird to have like a 30-second pause. Maybe I should pause now though, since it might take a minute, not an actual minute this time, I swear, until we get to the 8th dimension. So, bye for now. We can now see the 8th dimension. I don't think we're much closer. Well, we are much closer, but I don't think we're very close yet. But hey, last time we got there, by the time we had like 27th dimensions. Well, actually, no, I'm wrong. That was like an octillion, not alien. Okay, we can make it. We're in the quintillions. We're getting close. And then I can finish the video. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. Okay. I mean, at least we're closer now. That's a plus. We're just gonna delay getting the 8th dimension because yes. Oh yeah, you were able to see the E33 thing again. And now, 8th dimension, 90 degrees to infinity. Because 8 is 90 degrees rotating, and you get infinity. You get the joke. Probably. I hope you get the joke. So yeah, that is today's episode of Antimatter Dimensions. I hope to see you in the next one, where we get probably an antimatter galaxy. And you also get to see the E numbers. That's like E33 and up. So, yeah. Bye-bye.